All right, guys. So I have another box here. This is the a flashlight that was replaced, and the one that I got has the O-rings are missing, and the head of it wobbles around. Let's see what they've sent us this time. All right. So this is, I found this one to be a little bit too expensive, considering that some of the other lights was a little bit better for $7. So this one I think was $11. Actually, let me move this over here. Okay. Awesome. So this is a what the hell did it just drop? Okay. The cover for the battery. Anyway, let's see. We're gonna take this and go ahead and plug it in here, I guess. Let's see what it reads. So almost at 4.1 volts. Not too bad. This thing has been charging forever. So he's already seen 1,741 milliamp hours go into that battery right there. This thing's focusing on that. So I like to have this charger because I can take a battery and put it on the charger, and I can kind of get an idea of what it's going to do based on the voltage. So here we got this here. Is there something in here? This is actually heavy. These cords here, I need to move these, and I think that was separate, right? I try and keep all this stuff like separated so I know what came with what in case I have a problem with one or the other. And I know their cables usually suck, so okay, so that was that flashlight. That was this one. So with these here, the USB will sit back at a funny angle sometimes. You can see that that's definitely the case here. Sometimes this part of the button, this little thing will be not flush with the light. We'll find. So they'll be missing things. So this one here should be where it will focus down to a round point. There should be a little bit of where we would see a window. I do really like these lights, but I don't like the interface. So this is like what I would consider to be an equivalent 18650. This is another one. It is extremely similar, but the LED on the end seems to be different. And one thing that they all seem to want to do: no rubber O-ring. But you're going to tell me that this thing is waterproof. So you see how that dome is on there? Okay. That's that one. Also, you can't really tail stand them very well with that part. Okay. We're gonna... Is this different? Interesting. Okay. There's maybe a little bit of a difference in these. So, they don't put a rubber O-ring on here. No idea why. So, when you have one that looks like this, depending on the size of it, let me turn that off. So this one covers more surface area. And so what should happen is we'll see that it's going to look differently compared to like that one when we shine it. Apparently, none of these are going to have an O-ring here. But they should have O-rings in all other places. And also the LED shouldn't come untwisted from here, but it does on the other one. It doesn't want to stay put. So what happens is if you go ahead and turn this, eventually the LED will actually come out, even though this is on a slider. It might not hurt to add something here to lubricate this, because it kind of wants to bind, and you're going to end up with problems. It'll eventually destroy the O-ring. What I like to do is just put some Armor All on it. Seems like it works. Okay. Anyway, let's see if we have an O-ring here or not. Threads on this are really nasty. Okay. So we have the inside of that. There's just a snap ring. What's weird is, to me, it looks like it's soldered to the snap ring. It looks like a brass snap ring. This tube isn't going to work with anything else, but with this tube, you can use this and run the other type of batteries. Maybe even an 18650, but I'm not really sure about that. This thing actually doesn't want to come out of there. There we go. Even with this, an 18650 is going to be a little too big. So that would just be good for that. So let's see here. We've got I need to find a battery to put in this, and we need to test this one against this other one. I already know what this one looks like when I shine it. The other light has problems. We're not going to worry about it. So this is going to be our comparison light. Let's get this other thing open. And boy, these threads on these are just all really kind of nasty. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. It's not even the same color battery. Huh. I'm trying to remember what's in here. I think it's also blue, but I might be wrong. So when you order a replacement, you don't even get the same color battery. We need to figure out what battery is what. This doesn't even want to go on here. Is that one a button top? No. Okay. Man, this is these feel really cheap when you're threading the thing on. You're just like, oh god, is this gonna get stuck? The USB cover doesn't want to go in at all. Alright. So let's go over here now and we'll do this test. So basically, okay, it's pretty normal for these. If you long press this, it will turn off. And then we've got this other one. Like I said, they're very, very similar. This one here, they didn't quite put that in all the way. It's really hard to see, but I pushed it down and of course it left a mark on it. Okay, so that's this one. And this one does that. Because it's a different type of LED. Okay, so there's this one. And there would be a point in time where you'll see that, and then it should go to that round point, which is a lot better. I'm not really sure why it shows up there, but not all the way out. I don't really know how bright the light is. It's pretty good, like at night when it's focused or whatever, but you get 3 levels, and then you gotta hold it to turn it off. So I'm not really super impressed with these. I don't know how long the battery lasts or anything like that, but it certainly could be a good light for $7 if you bought the other one. But the other one doesn't focus like this one, so it's a different LED in this. Something's different about it. The dome is not the same, so they're obviously 2 of these ones exactly the same from each other. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway. This one's definitely different. In fact, they're not the same color even, so you see the strobing right there on the camera. There's a different type of driver. I don't see this one doing that, but it is kind of interesting. It's like, is this one on a different brightness? So no, you can see that they're just not even the same color. It's almost like maybe there's a difference in the batteries or something. I'm not sure. I can definitely see this thing pulsing on the camera. I'm not really seeing it now. It's sort of strange how it showed up when the other light was there. I don't know, it seems fairly bright, but other than being able to focus it like that, I don't really see what the advantage of this one is. It's definitely a different temperature LED compared to this one, which is warmer. We only see the strobing when they're both on there. This one, unfortunately, does this. So I don't ever like to see that much. But I guess if it works, it works. So it's just, I think maybe this one just doesn't quite focus as far. It would be kind of interesting to take these things apart and swap stuff around and make some changes. And just see what affects what. I can tell for sure there's a larger opening around the LED, and that's just like this little plastic dish. It's not very big. So I don't know what to say about that flashlight, but that's a replacement for the other one, which is over here, and the head keeps spinning loose on. So I don't know.